Hey everybody, I know this looks a little weird. That's because I'm at my girlfriend's house for the week. So if I manage to figure this out right, I've never done videos off my phone before, but the lovely Miss Multiverse over here, she doesn't want to be in the video, she's camera shy. Over here playing Fortnite. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Today we're going to be talking about the arrival of the Skull Island trailer, the new Kong anime that finally got a release date. I legit was worried for a hot second that this was not going to be made. Like, because they had that little teaser of the Kong footprint, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then there was Jack All for almost like a year. So I'm actually very happy that this is getting made. I'm very excited. We saw a trailer, and it's coming out very soon, July 22nd. So, Skull Island, as it's being called, it's not being called like Kong the series. Which, speaking of which, the animation looked a lot like, was it just me? And I know the animation department, the animation group behind it has done like Trace and some other American anime shows here and there. But was it just me, or did Kong's design look a lot like the Kong animated series from the early 2000s? You guys remember that? Like, it was like Kong, King of Atlantis and shit like that. Like, it was just like, you know, just odd shit like that. Did anyone, like, have that thought of, hey, this looks a lot like, that Kong looks a lot, except he's not blue-furred, right? So, I am very excited for this. I think it's really cool. I like, we're gonna see the other monsters. We clearly see a skull crawler, and we see some of the stuff from the Legendary comics. I'm kind of hoping we get a Spirit Tiger at some point. I really love those from the Kong comics, and I'm curious if we'll get like a big boss or something like Camazotz from Kingdom Kong. I think that would be. I think seeing Camazotz as like the big final boss would be really cool, because if this is supposed to, well, I heard somewhere that this is supposed to take place before the events of Skull Island, which I'm like, that's weird because everyone looks like they're wearing gear from, like, well, it does look like it's the 1940s, but I could be wrong. I was just like, I was distracted most of the trailer, so I do think that it's really cool that this is going to be made. I'm very excited that this is going to be a whole ass show. I'm very excited at the fact that this is going to be this is going to be a series that will be a little more focusing on Kong, because as much I love Godzilla, but it never hurts to give Kong some love. It really never hurts to give Kong some love, and I really do think that, you know, giving him his own animated series is really cool. Maybe this will open the door to a Godzilla animated series, probably not on Netflix, probably on HBO Max, or Max is now being called. I'm still gonna call it HBO Max. We're all we're all in agreement, right, that it's all gonna be called HBO Max, right, babe?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We're still gonna call it HBO Max. We're not gonna call it Max.
Max is
Yeah. See? Here she is. She's gonna hit me when this is over.
Yep.
She told me not to do this, and I didn't listen.
Knocked around.
Anyway. Yep, that doesn't look good, babe. Nope, died in the water. Just playing Fortnite. Anyway, so I think this is going to be a I think this is going to be a great step for kaiju stuff. You know, between this and Gamera, which is coming out, I believe they said September. I think that's a nice little space in between of having Kong first, and then give it a couple months. People can watch that and binge it a bit, and then they can go and watch Gamera when it finally comes out. Which, given the two, don't get me wrong, I am interested for Skull Island, but the Gamera one, I'm like, that's the one I'm always like, oh, why isn't it here yet? Why don't we have Gamera yet? I'm very excited for that, because for over like almost 20 years, we had jack shit on Gamera. So it's not that I'm not excited for Kong, it's just literally we've had nothing for Gamera for the vast majority of our lives. For like 20 years. I think, yeah, it has been 20 years since we've gotten anything with Gamera, because Gamera the Brave came out in 2003. Yeah, so it's been 20 years, it's been 2 decades since we've had any Gamera stuff. I am, but getting back on the subject of Kong, I'm very curious if they're going to keep it Kong-centric or mention the other MonsterVerse stuff. And I'm also wondering if this leaves off, if this is just going to be a one-and-done season, or if they're going to do up more seasons, because I imagine Netflix and HBO Max are probably going to be like competitive a lot more. So it'll very much depend on streaming. It'll depend on it's going to depend on how well this does. Because remember, Pacific Rim: The Black only had 2 seasons, and if I remember right, it had, like, it left on a kind of a cliffhanger in a way. And it's been a while since I've watched Pacific Rim: The Black, but yeah, this is what, like, unfortunately, as much as I dislike Netflix, they always find ways to bring me back. Between this, Gamera, Troll. Why is it that only Netflix is really good at the kaiju stuff? Monarch better on Apple TV better be a fucking banger of a show. That's all I'm saying. Because Netflix, like, I want to have a reason to get rid of Netflix. I really do. But they have all the kaiju stuff. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, every time I think about getting rid of Max, and then they just announce new Kong series or new Gamera series, or fucking we'll get like oh, we're getting the new Ultraman movie in about, what, 2024, yeah, the new Ultraman anime coming out in a year or so. Yeah. The fuck am I supposed to do? Right? Anyway. So, you guys tell me in the comments below. I know this has been kind of a rambly video, but that's mostly because I don't know, like, I've never done a YouTube video on my phone. This is new territory for me, so I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the Kong trailer? Did you guys like it, hate it? Are you guys excited for it? Or are you guys excited for Gamera more? I mean, you could still be excited for this, but you could be. It's okay to say I'm a little excited more for Gamera or whatever. But yeah, just comment below, let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.